So Chandra Namaska is the moon salute. Surya is sun and Chandra is moon. So the moon salute is a lovely feminine flowing version of the sun salute, and it really incorporates lots of lunges and deep sort of hip work. So it's really nice for creating deeper hip flexibility, strength, and just a sense of loosening up and opening up to your more fluid and feminine body. So if you'd like to start lying down and just get comfortable and spend a few minutes just settling in for the first few minutes, and then we'll get moving. So find your way onto your mat. And just take a few moments. You can always lie down, Shavasana, or have your knees bent, feet on the floor in constructive rest, and just settle in there. Take a few moments now, just noticing your breath. And feel the ground underneath you. It's really important before we begin for you to just really establish your awareness and your sense of yourself practicing. So let yourself feel now that your practice is beginning in these few moments, that your awareness is shifting from everything outside of you, everything external, to more of an internal awareness, an inner sense of yourself. So let your practice begin. Bring your hands to rest on your lower belly and feel the movement of the breath there. So feel the way your breath creates a swelling, rising, lifting feeling in your lower belly. And the exhale creates a softening, dropping, letting go feeling, deepening your awareness. Take some deep breaths there. See if you can inhale and really feel your body on the inhale, sensing where you are, your mind, your breath, your body in this moment on the inhale. And on the exhale, just a nice deep exhale into the ground and let the tension drain out. Let the tiredness, let the heaviness just drain and drop into the ground. Inhaling. Again, feeling your body, feeling this moment, and exhale, let go of what you don't need, what is heavy, cumbersome, in the way. A few more breaths like that, just simply feeling your body on the inhale. Feel this moment a bit more on the inhale. A conscious letting go on the exhale, dropping down, releasing down. Inhaling. And exhale. Just simply draw your right knee into your chest and hold around the shin, holding your knee, and just give your leg a little squeeze into your body on the exhale. So as you inhale, you feel a swelling in the belly still, and this expanding, relaxing open. And on the exhale, drawing your leg in a bit more, noticing what tension is there, any resistance, any tightness. Inhaling. Creating more space, more opening. Exhaling, A little bit more pulling in. And then just gently allow the knee to come across to the right a little bit more. So draw your right knee over to the right and feel there's a little bit more space as the knee sticks out to the side. And squeeze in there on the exhale. Then on the next inhale, release that position and draw the knee in towards the middle of the body. So still holding the leg, draw the knee in towards the middle of the body on the exhale. Squeezing in, and then again release a bit there. And on the third breath, bring the right knee over towards the left shoulder. So not all the way to a twist, but just across the body a bit. And squeeze the breath out there. And then just do that again in each of those positions, just to feel the position of the leg against the body. Feel where you hold more tension in the hip. So with 3 more breaths, to the right, to the middle, and over to the left. Tuning into the pelvis, feeling this big, strong, and often very tight area of the body. And after the third breath there, hold around the back of the leg, hold the thigh, and give the thigh a rub. And rub around the thigh, all around the hamstrings, around the front of the thigh and the quads. Give your knee a rub. And rub up the calf as well, so give the calf a nice rub. Around the ankle, maybe if you can reach your foot, give it a squeeze. Like a nice vigorous rub to the leg there. And then release that leg down and just have a stretch. Reach your arms up, stretch the legs out, point the toes, curl the ankles, have a yawny stretch. And then on the next exhale, draw the left leg in and pull the left leg in towards your body a bit more, squeezing in as you exhale. And then a few breaths like that, so you just feel a releasing on the inhale. And then feel more of your hip, more of where it's tight, where you feel the loosening happening on the exhale. And then on this side, again, those 3 positions. So on the next exhale, draw the left leg over to the left a bit more and squeeze the left leg to the left and feel what's there, where it's tight, releasing. And then draw the left leg in towards the middle of the body. Just getting a real sense of your hip, the left hip, how it compares to the right. Third breath there, you bring the leg across the body a little bit towards, aim the knee towards the right shoulder, squeeze in there. And then do that again, 3 more breaths in those positions, out to the left, into the middle and across to the right. Just for 3 slow deep breaths, feeling your body, feeling your hips, the pelvis. And after the third breath, hold around the back of the knee, the back of the leg, and give the thigh a rub. So fairly strong, vigorous rubbing of the thigh, the hamstrings, the quads. Nice big rub there. And around the knee joint, back and front of the knee, where it might be tight. And then all the way around the calf muscles, the shin, a good rub. And maybe even the foot, you can grab your foot and give it a little squeeze. So you're really aware of the whole leg there. And then slowly release out that left leg and stretch your arms and just lie on your back for another few breaths. Really aware of your lower body now. So feel where your feet are. Feel your lower legs. Sense your knees. Become aware of the thighs, front, back, sides, inner thighs. And feel the heavy pelvis on the ground. And then just bring your knees into your chest and hold them and give them a circle. Squeezing them in, circling them around. And then from here you can just start to rock up along your back. So from circling the knees around, you can take some circles and then rocking along your spine. So you're kind of rocking some momentum to bring you with a massage up along your back. So that sometimes is nicer than others. Sometimes it can feel a bit bruised. Otherwise, it can feel really nice to massage out your back a couple of times there. So one more rolling. And then coming up and cross your ankles, inhaling, drawing the chest up. And we'll just do a few circles here just to warm up the hips a bit more as we're going to get started in this Chandra Namaska flow. So just some nice big circles as you sit, feeling the sit bones, feeling the bowl of the pelvis. Can you feel where your pubic bone is? Circling around. I'll just turn, you can stay where you are there, circling, I'll just show you. So you're going in both directions, nice big circles. You can let the shoulders roll as well. feeling the hips, and it can sometimes feel really tight. I know I have a really tight hamstring area on my right side that sort of sometimes is much tighter than others, and it can be frustrating at times, but then you just have to kind of work with it and work with where the tension is in those moments, and see if you can just keep moving. That's the most important thing. Just keep moving, keep flowing with the breath. That's it. One more big circle here, and then inhale, draw the chest up, and exhale, come over onto all fours. Let's do a few hip circles on all fours. So circling the pelvis, and see if you can feel the hip circles in the hip joints, not just the knee joints. So if I just move my knees, I can actually keep my hips still and just move my wrists and knees. And that's nice, and it moves the knee and the wrist joints, but I want to try and get more movement into the hips. So it's like cat and cow. You're kind of arching and lowering the back, and at the same time making circles with your tailbone. So see if you can really get into the pelvis there. A few more deep circles, inhaling, exhaling, closing your eyes maybe, and just feeling into where that's happening, where the sensation is. Change direction, big circling. So Chandra, the moon, is very much part of our feminine yin energy in our body, and it's not just for women. These practices are for men as well, and help to encourage a more yin, meditative, quiet, emotional, but more the yin being the more grounded, cooler aspect of our energy. And just a few more circles here. So when we can connect more with our yin energy, with the moon energy in the body, it allows us to sleep better, to rest more, to slow down essentially. Sun, Surya, and the sun salutes really help us to sort of get hot and energize and speed up. So these practices are good for men and women, but they really help to develop the more feminine aspect to our energy. So just stretch back, tuck your toes, and pull the hips back. Stretch out through your arms. Deep breath there. And then inhaling, coming up. And step your feet up to your hands, exhaling, folding over the legs. Rolling up nice and slowly, inhaling, coming all the way up, and raise your arms up over your head. So we'll just take a few breaths here, start to get into a rhythm with the breath. So exhaling, lowering the hands down, and then inhaling, reaching your arms up. Start to move on the cycle of the breath. Exhaling, hands coming down in front of the face, chest and heart. Locate your feet, feel your legs. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling down. And at the top of your mat, just step your feet to the edge of your mat so your feet are wider apart, and then reach the arms up. Inhale, hold one of your wrists and pull it up, and take a stretch here. Exhale, the side body stretching. Inhaling, coming up. Take the other wrist, pull it up, and exhale, extending over. Inhaling, reaching, and the palms together. Scan your center line. Stick your bum out, bend the knees, and fold down with a deep bend in the knees until the hands come down towards the feet. Then take a half uttanasana with the hands on the shins. Keep the knees bent and really stick your bum out. Get long in the spine. And then bring your arms behind you. Exhale, bring the hands onto the back and interlace them. And then raise the arms up. Inhale, deep stretch in the shoulders. Exhaling, folding over. Bend your right knee and lower the right shoulder to the right knee, and take a twist there, looking up into the sky. And then folding over the other side. Bend the left knee, lean the left shoulder on the left knee. Inhaling, twisting, opening. Exhaling, folding over. Release your arms. And then come right down into a squat. So you might need to turn the toes out here to help yourself squat lower. If the heels stay lifted, that's okay. And then just rock from side to side. So stay at the top of the mat. I'll just turn so if you need to see. So I'm rocking one foot up. So the heel toe on each foot, just rocking from side to side. Just trying to get a little bit more opening in the hips. Keep the hands on the ground. Move on the breath. So inhaling. Exhale. Come to the other side. That's it. And then from here, from your low squat, just slowly fold over. And again, a deep forward fold. Hang a little bit deeper. And then lean into the hands and take the left foot up into the air. On the inhale, lift the left foot up as high as you can, reaching up. And on the exhale, step the left foot right down the mat, really far. And then on the inhale, raise the right arm so you're in a twist. Reach up. And as you exhale, lower the back knee and reach your arm right behind you so you take a nice circle in the shoulder there. Inhaling, bring the back knee up. And then pivot your feet so you're turning the right foot in, the left foot out till you're folding over the edge of the mat, hanging down between the legs. Exhale. Take a couple of breaths here. Inhaling, draw your chest forward. And then exhale, fold a little deeper. And then bend one knee and the other, and with your breath just hang from side to side and let your arms start to dangle so you can sweep your arms between your legs. Bend one knee, bend the other, and just really get right into the joints, into the hips, into the knees, the ankles, flowing on your breath, hanging down. Inhaling, half Uttanasana, reaching the chest forward. And then turn to the back of your mat. So pivot the left foot out, lower the right knee down, and then Anjaneya Asana. On the inhale, raise your arms up, point the back toes. Inhale, deep breath. And then exhale, bring your hands down and go back into downward facing dog from here. So you're facing the back of the mat, downward dog. Inhale, coming forward into up dog. So stay on the balls of the feet, keep the legs strong, just lower the hips a bit, feel the back. And then exhale, bend the knees and push back into a downward dog with the knees really bent. Inhale, upward facing dog again. Draw the chest forward. Lower your knees now. Keep the belly strong as you go back to puppy dog. Bum sticks out, toes tuck. Reaching back as you exhale. Inhaling, coming up. Put the palms down, knees, chest, chin now. So chest coming down to the ground and then scoop through. And on the inhale, cobra. Coming up to downward facing dog. Exhaling, pushing back. And then raise the left leg again, reaching up through that left leg. And bend the knee and start to make some circles with your knee in the air. So again, really getting into the hip joint, circling. Notice where it feels a bit locked. You can bend the bottom knee a little as well to release that one. Take another big circle. Inhale. This time you circle. Can you look over your right shoulder for your foot and see if you can see your foot coming around? Deep breath. Big twist in the spine. Exhale. Step the right foot up between the hands. Left foot up between the hands. Inhaling. Looking forward and then taking kind of a half split. So you're just folding over. Lift the front toes, folding over the front leg. Bend the front knee. Inhale, draw your chest forward. Exhaling, peeling back, folding over the legs. Keep it nice and fluid, bending the knees. Inhale, maybe lower the back knee here is nice. Lift the chest higher. Exhaling, folding. One more there. Inhale, and then pivot around. Feet parallel, edge of the mat here again, and flow again. This time as you bend one knee, lift the foot on the other side so you get a stretch through that long leg. And then pivot over. Come on to that bent knee side. Lift the heel, lift the toes in the other leg. Sitting into it. And just moving from side to side, exhaling, really deep squat on one side, stretching the other leg. Inhale and exhale, sinking down. Coming up, inhale, folding over your legs, even deeper this time. And we're going to come up to goddess, turn the toes out, hands on the knees, squatting down and take some shoulder circles here. So just rocking forward and back, finding your breath, really feeling into your joints, the spine, the shoulders, and a little bounce in the hips here. Deep breath in. Turn the toes in, fold over the legs again, exhale, and then pivot around to the top of your mat again. Lower the back knee down, Anjaneya Asana, raise the arms on the inhale. Deep breath in, Exhale, hands down, and you're going to step up to the top of the mat again, folding over the legs. Inhaling, half Uttanasana. Keep the feet quite wide apart. Exhaling, folding down, and then rolling up. So just roll your body up to standing. Raise the arms nice and tall. And take a side stretch again here. So we're going to come to the other side and just start to see if you can take these shapes and become even more fluid and flexible mentally as well. So separate your feet, folding down over the legs. Bring your arms behind your back. Interlace, stretch the shoulders. Bend one knee. Exhale, leaning into it. Inhale to center. Bend the other knee. Lean onto that knee with that shoulder. Twisting, look at the sky. Bring your hands down, folding. Bend the knees deep. Come into a squat. This time palms together. See if you can do a little bounce here. Dropping the tail, reaching the heart up. Deep breath in. Exhaling, folding down over the legs. Lean into the hands and raise the right leg up into the air as high as you can. Really reach it up tall and step it down your mat as you exhale. Keep the right hand down. Lift the left hand up into a lunge twist. Inhale, opening. As you exhale, bring the back knee down. Reach your arm back, flowing a circle through the arm and shoulder. As the hand comes down, pivot the feet. So again, going to a wide leg stance over the edge of the mat, you hang down. And just make it your own here. So some nice fluid movements, bending, letting the arms hang down. You can turn all the way, pivot, lower the knee. Turn, pivot, lower the knee into lunges. Coming back to parallel feet. You can take a twist here as well, is nice. If you hold one leg, bend both knees and raise your arm up. Twist a bit deeper, straightening the legs more open. Exhale, dangling down, hold the other leg. Bend both knees. As you raise your arm up, you straighten the legs a bit more, lifting the heart. Exhale, folding down. A couple of little movements there, whatever you feel inclined to do in the hips. Dangling the head. Then pivot to the back of the mat again. So turn the right toes out, lower the left knee down. Inhale, raise the arms, deep breath. Exhale, downward facing dog, stepping back. Inhale, forward, through plank into up dog, open up the chest. Exhale, down dog with the knees really bent, pushing back into the hips. Coming through up dog again, inhale, lower the knees, keep the belly strong. Go back to puppy dog, toes tucked, bum sticks out, fingertips, exhale. Inhaling, coming up, scooping knees, chest, chin to the ground, scoop through, come up through cobra, inhale, downward facing dog, exhale. Raise the right leg up and open the knee and make some big knee circles here. So just play with that. It's not the easiest of movements, but you can really start to get in and get to know your hips more. Circling both directions. Inhale. Exhale. And then take that foot behind you. Look up over the left arm and see if you can see your foot coming into your vision there. Inhale. Deep breath. Step the right foot between the hands. Exhale. Lower the left knee down. And then take a half splits again. So folding back and forward. Lift the back knee as you reach forward, folding over that straightening front leg and feeling into the tightness in the legs. Noticing the breath. Exhale, folding. Inhaling, opening. One more breath there. Exhale. And then pivot around again to the edge of the mat. Dangling over the legs, flowing the arms. Coming up to goddess, turn the toes out, bend the knees, hands on the knees. And again, take those shoulder circles. So you're twisting, looking behind you, sticking the bum out a bit, keeping the knees bent. A little bounce in the legs is good. Deep breath. Flowing down over the legs, parallel the feet. Dangle a little lower. Then turn towards the top of the mat again. The left toes turn out, right knee down. On the inhale, raise your arms, Anjaneya Asana. Exhale, lowering the hands down and stepping up to the top of the mat, folding over. Half Uttanasana, inhale. Exhale, folding in. Coming up to standing, inhaling. Reaching up tall, take a wrist and draw out. So we're going to go around for one more round on each side. And you know the movements now, the shapes, and it doesn't really matter. So do one more stretch on each side. It doesn't matter if you do them exactly the same as me, but that kind of flow, that style of really getting into the hips. So I'll give you less instructions and we'll just go through it again and just make it your own, make it your practice. So inhale. Step the feet wide apart. Exhale, hands behind the back, folding over. Deep bend in one knee and fold your shoulder onto that knee, twisting. Inhale, fold deeper, bend the other knee, twisting, looking up. Let the arms drape down in front of you. Come down to a squat, toes turn out this time. You could reach the arms up or in front of you and give the hips a little bounce. Reach up, inhale. And folding down, exhale, take the left foot up into the air as high as you can, really reaching up, stepping back, down the mat, exhale, lowering the knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, taking a twist, lower the left hand down, reach the right arm, lift the back knee, deep breath. Bring the arm down as you lower the knee, a big circle in the shoulder, maybe do a couple of those this time. So sweeping the arm around, big shoulder circles, lift the knee, exhale. Maybe use fingertips in the supporting hand, change it up, keep it light, inhale, reach back, and exhale, parallel the feet, face the long edge of the mat, dangle down. Take a few moments flowing, making it your own. And squatting down into one side, straightening the other leg, getting deep. And come over, squatting, lifting the heel or toes, whatever works, sinking in. Bending the knees, holding your legs, pulling yourself in deeper, rolling up to standing. Turn the toes, goddess pose, twisting the shoulders. So we're getting into all the nooks and crannies, really releasing, getting the juices flowing. Breaths, folding down over your legs, pivot the feet, flow the arms, lower the back knee, inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale to dog. Find your way back. Inhale to up dog, keep it light, keep it strong in the belly. Downward dog with a deep bend in the knees, maybe separate the feet a bit there, a bounce. Come through up dog again, bring the feet in a little, strong legs, belly, lower the knees. Puppy dog, bum sticks out, toes tuck, fingertips. Folding in, inhaling, coming up. Chest and chin to the ground, scooping through into your cobra, hips down, heart up. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg lifting, inhale. Knee circles, play with that, maybe try a figure of 8 there. In the air, just getting lots of juices flowing in the hips. Deep breath. Look over to the foot, step it through on the exhale. And back knee coming down. Inhale, open. And just folding into those half splits. Big stretch in that pyramid pose for the legs. Inhale. Folding over, straight front leg, folding in, exhale. I like lifting my toes, but you don't have to. Just see what's working for you. Deep breath. Exhale, parallel the feet, pivot around to the edge of the mat. Do some nice sweeping movements with the arms. So you're sweeping like you're underwater, and this is seaweed, dangling, sweeping, slowly loosening up. You can hold the legs, reach the heart open. Exhale, go a little deeper, bend the knees, and then pivot around to the front foot again, lower the back knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, deep breath. As you exhale, lower the hands, get ready to step up to the front of the mat again, folding in. Maybe bend your knees and dangle here for a few moments. When you feel ready, roll up to standing with a deep bend in the knees, uncurl your spine, coming up, raise the arms. Hold your wrist, take a stretch, a nice big side stretch here. So leaning into it, deep breath. Come to the other side, leaning in. And again, reaching up, folding down. Big wide step in the feet, folding over, hands behind the back.
Interlace, pull the arms up, fold down, nice deep bend in the knees. That really helps the hips. Do that twisting again, leaning to one side. Come back to center, lean to the other side. Come back to center, dangle your arms, squatting down. Whatever works here for squatting, you can take a twist as well, or you can just work more stillness in your squat, bouncing, whatever's working. And then folding over the legs, straightening them up. Taking the right foot, so lean into the left foot, take the right foot right up into the air. Big reaching up, and then step it down the mat, all the way down, lower the knee. Coming up into Anjaneyasana, inhale. And taking the twist, lower the right hand down. Lift the back knee and turn into that big circle. Exhale, and we'll do a few of those on this side. Lower the knee. Inhale, lift the leg, twisting, opening. Exhaling, lowering down. One more there, deep breath. And as the hand comes down, you can pivot the feet and parallel them, edge of the mat. Take a few moments, do what you need. There's twisting, you can come up to goddess pose. You can hang down. Do a bit more squatting here. So just get into the hips and play with some hip movements that help you to feel into your edge, feel into movement. And then turn towards the back of the mat, turning the right toes out, left knee down. Anjaneyasana, inhale, lift through the heart, bring the chest forward. Exhaling, downward facing dog, stepping back. Plank pose into up dog. Inhale, keep the legs and belly strong. Down dog again, bend the knees, push the bum back, keep knees really bent. Come through up dog and then keep the tummy strong to lower the knees. Keep the toes tucked, peel the bum back. Puppy dog. And then chest and chin come through on your exhale, scooping. Lower the hips, inhale, heart open, cobra. Downward dog, exhale. Right leg up. Inhale, knee circles. Opening, breathing, feeling into your hips, the other side, circling. Turning, looking over your arm for your foot, and then take it through between the hands. And then those half splits or pyramid pose, straightening the front leg, folding in. Bending the knee, reaching the heart. A couple of these. Exhale, and you should really be feeling the legs and the hips by now. Lots of warmth in the body. Slowing down. And then pivot around, parallel the feet, dangle the arms. And maybe just hang here now as we start to slow the practice down. Just hang upside down for a few moments. Deep breaths. And then a little bit of goddess time. We'll still turn the toes, hands on the knees, and just squat down, feeling the hips, feeling the knees. Deep breath. And then turn towards the top of the mat, lower your back knee, Anjaneyasana one more time, nice and slowly, deep breath. And then exhaling. Just step to dog from here, so going back. Come down onto the knees, take a really wide kneed child's pose, knees wide apart, hips back. You can put something under the head if you want to, or just lower down. Take a rest, really settling your hips, and you can make little wiggles in the hips just to settle them a bit deeper. Noticing your breath, your body. Just take a few moments on the back to finish. So just bring your legs around in front of you. And as you lie down, you can bring the arms up around the head. So just lying down there, bring your arms up around your head, bring the feet off the ground, and just make some circles here, massaging out the back of the hips. Just circling around, circling the other way. That's it. And then we'll finish with happy baby. and Baddha Konasana. So bring the feet up into the air, bend the knees, and just sort of show the feet to the ceiling. See if you can just bring the knees really wide apart. And then just do a few of those straightening the legs, bending the knees. So your arms are out the way and just straightening and bending. And then bring your hands around, hold the back of the legs so you pull the thighs in. And you can stay there, or you can reach up and grab the edges of the feet there in Happy Baby. And then squeeze the bum down, squeeze the knees apart, close your eyes. Big resistance stretch here, and it's so good for the back. It really resets the spine if you really encourage your shoulder blades to go down, back of the neck to stay long. If you feel like you're toppling, if you're wobbling on a sort of a ridge of your spine, then hold the thighs, just pulling the elbows onto the ground, and hold the back of the legs, keeping the toes out in that way, and that works really well. So just a few more breaths here. And then bring the feet in to touch each other, soles of the feet together. Reach around and grab the edges of the feet, or if you can, interlace your hands around your feet. And then push the knees apart and draw the heels closer to the pelvis as you send your shoulders down. And again, just a minute here of just slowing down, finding your breath. A really good back position, back strengthener this, if you just sink down into the back and the shoulders. So the legs are stretching, but the back is opening and strengthening here. Another breath. And then draw the feet apart, knees together, hug your knees for a moment, and then slowly straighten out the legs. Might be nice to rest the arms out to the sides or up by your head here, so you just drop into a big wide open Shavasana. Spend a few minutes there. Really important after that big fluid energetic practice to rest now. So you stay there and rest. Feel the ground supporting you. Noticing your breath. See if you can really notice the lower part of the body. So locate your feet. How do they feel? Locating your legs and your hips. See if you can feel the breath deep in the lower belly. So right down just above the pubic bone, below the navel in the lower belly, you can start to expand your awareness on the inhale like a little balloon, gently expanding on the inhale in the lower belly. And on the exhale, the lower belly, not shrinking in size so much, but just sort of softening, dropping down. Inhaling, feeling that expanding, opening. Exhaling, softening. And as you bring more awareness into the lower belly, see if on the inhale you can feel a sort of softening, open and expanding. And then just relax that on the exhale. So instead of it shrinking on the exhale, it stays softly open on the exhale. So now your awareness in the lower belly is just to create more space, to create more, not stretching, but space, soft opening in the lower belly. So the opening comes from the relaxing, the letting go. On the inhale, there's relaxing and opening. On the exhale, there's relaxing and opening. And place your mind down in the lower belly. So actually put your mind, like you place an object, place your mind right down into the lower belly. And see if you can go down there, really deep down into the lower belly. It's a place of real energy, of deep energetic support in our system. It's where the Kundalini rises. It's known as the Hara, the lower dantian, the yin center. So in loads of modalities, the lower belly is a place of really important energetic support, strength and ripeness. So bring your attention there, and all we have to do is lay our attention
in the lower belly to increase the flow of energy. So just keep trying that. See if you can place your attention, go into the lower belly that little bit more, and on the inhale create that soft opening, soft relaxing opening. Exhale a soft opening, awareness. Ready, just slowly draw your knees into your chest again. Give your legs a hug. Make some little circles in the hips. And when you're ready, you can roll yourself back up to sitting. Take a few moments just sitting as you are there, sitting in stillness, bringing this practice into the rest of your day or wherever you're going to now, and letting this energy of your body, the energy of your aliveness, your prana, flow out and into your life, creating connections, more awareness. Bring your hands to your heart center and bowing into this ever-present, amazing energy within us and how it flows out and connects with others and life. Namaste.